Um,
Sorry.
are we ready to go?
Yeah. I think I got everything for my sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all the changes. Go ahead.
Okay. So, welcome back, guys.
Hi.
And here is your character perspective of
Alex, why did you leave the food on the floor?
What?
The gift baskets.
Because I didn't know where to put it.
You should have just fucking threw it in the cat's goddamn food bowl. They're eating it.
But it's packaged.
Yeah, you think cats can't rip through package in like 2 seconds?
Tastes strong.
They're bad.
Are we good now? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Just getting started. Just hey.
I will patiently wait. I think your Eyes of Night got limited though, which is fine.
Limited as in?
I think it's not 300 like forever.
No, it's
I think
300 feet now.
Yeah, it's 300 feet now.
Which is fine, because like
yeah.
realistically,
It's only the most powerful dark vision in the game.
yeah, like I can see forever. DM, how far can a human see?
I've
Can you
stopped the cats
please-
from trying to kill themselves, so I'm
In
sorry,
all
we can
honesty,
continue.
300 feet is almost
Probably
more of a
nice.
buff, because if we were being realistic, might not
Yeah.
really see that far anyway most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright. So, back to what we were on about. Your character perspective. Jimmy, what did they do to you? Jimmy, you, Charlie, you have to. They took her, Charlie. Jimmy, stay with me. No, stay with me. Stay with me. Don't worry. There's guards coming. It's gonna be fine. They're going to. Jimmy, no. And that's the end of the character perspective.
Rip.
Not Jimmy.
The ship has been broken.
God, Chris, bury your gaze much?
Jesus Christ. Wow.
You know me, hate
Oh,
them gays.
Jesus.
Anyhow, as I recall correctly, you all were heading back into Shiranar. Yay!
Mhm.
With a giant and a bunch of prisoners.
Mhm.
Yep.
I feel lied to. You said you were gonna get special art for our good friends.
Oh, I did not. I forgot. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on.
Bulldog.
You're right.
I feel very
Oh.
disappointed. I'm
Bulldog?
so upset.
All right, let me go get Phobog real quick. Hold on.
Do you have art already found for him?
No, but you know what? I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, you found it?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some good art. That's some good art. No, but it's got other people in it. I don't want to do that.
I guess he'll remain faceless.
No, I wanna visit this guy every single session.
That's fine.
Please,
That is
God, no.
perfectly acceptable.
What type of giant was he?
He's a cloud giant.
Cloud, not a storm, right?
Nope. He's not the lightning one.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it appears that not many people do, art for cloud giants.
Yeah, most of it does seem to be storm.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
It
Phobog
is.
looks fine. So, you all head towards the gate, and there's a series of alarm bells that are ringing now.
Oh, what's happening?
I shoot my owl up ahead to see what's happening.
It seems that the guard are alerting, as there seems to be a giant heading towards Sharinar.
Ah, well, that's fair.
That's fine. I mean, Faya just continues.
Yeah, Faya, you know the alarms, like the patterns behind them,
Mhm.
and it's pretty much saying it's warning. It's not exactly mobilized. It's more like warning. We may have a situation.
Yeah.
Everyone on standby,
Mhm.
and a contingent of guards heads out the gate. At their head, a figure with blonde hair and silver plate strides out,
God. Fuck. Hell.
and he has a helmet underneath his arm, sword at his side. He's also got a lance on like the side of the on the side of the horse that he's riding on, and it is white with like a blonde mane as well. And he looks positively magnificent. And as he strides toward you, several guards behind him, marching behind him. It's only about a half dozen or so. He sees you and smiles.
I continue till I get to an appropriate distance from him.
Mm-hmm. And I will now reveal to everybody this wonderful Prince Charming.
Does anyone tell me what's happening?
I will tell our blind companion there are guards coming out to meet us.
Oh, okay. I hear horses.
So everybody got that person up there?
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
Oh no.
Yee.
And
Yeah?
he strides up and kind of swings the horse to the side, dismounts, and marches up towards you, Fayette, smiling.
I give him a salute appropriate for his rank.
He salutes back and then bows. Your Majesty. I
Just
see you've
guard
brought
lieutenant.
I see you've brought back a guest.
I've brought back many of them.
I see. He looks up at the cloud giant, and Phobog waves and says, "Hello, small one." Uh, Videl looks back to you, Fayette, nods, and looks back up to the giant. "Hello, my large acquaintance. It seems we have not met a giant before. Do you mind explaining why you are here?" "I am here to sell wares in your wonderful city. I have goblets." And he like hefts his bag for him to kind of show off the jingling of the bag, and looks back and then looks at you all still holding on to the child. "Should I put this one down?"
If you could, please.
"Of course." And he slowly sets the child down. Videl looks to the strange event and then looks back at all of you. "And who are the rest, Guard Lieutenant?"
These are acquaintances slash mercenaries who came with me on my mission.
"I see. I did not know the Guard were allowing such people to join them on missions."
This was not an official guard mission.
"And you have filled out the proper paperwork,
It is
Guard
being
Lieutenant?"
handled.
I would have done it last night.
So do you like walk up with it, or
Yes, I get out the paperwork. I take it over to the
I'm
asshole.
sorry, can you give me like 1 second, please?
Mm-hmm.
The cat is just trying to destroy its stomach again.
No, the food went off.
Oh.
Alicia, do you need me to come down and get food?
My cat knocked over a pane of glass and shattered it when I was playing D&D on
I
Friday.
will. I will also return.
Like she was trying as fast as possible, as stupidly as possible, to get herself hurt.
Cats do that.
Dogs do it too. They just don't do it directly.
True.
Like a cat, you could almost see the wheels turning. "How can I fuck this up?" With a dog, it's just like, "I don't know what I'm doing. Yay!" I miss Cupcake.
Any closer ETA of when you're moving?
Yep.
Man.
Uh, if all goes well, 2 weeks.
Heck yeah.
Again, if all goes well. I'm going to be inspecting the apartment they have suggested for my needs. Oh, I'm hungry.
Go get food then.
We don't have any.
What?
I have to go make it.
Oh.
We don't have like
No snack.
finger food or anything like that right now. Have to go shopping. God, I want to make some hamburger helper though.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. Alex will take a minute. I'm really
Okay.
sorry about that. I forgot that the chicken had to marinate.
It's okay.
You just make Chris hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, do you need to go eat?
I don't have food to just like,
Grab quickly.
yeah.
Oh, do you want pizza? We could send you pizza.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm old now, and so I have to eat less bad shit for me.
Do it, coward.
We can send you a salad through the pizza plate.
Mm-hmm. From the pizza place, not like some health store or something.
One of our friends did that to Alex before.
Wow.
He actually, funny enough, his name was Chris, and he was in California. Alex is like, I have no food, so he sent him a pizza.
No, he didn't send me a pizza. He found like this 4-star Italian restaurant.
Oh, I
And
thought it was
sent me-
just a pizza.
No, he sent me a 2-liter fettuccine Alfredo and like
2 liters?
yeah,
Yes, the
That sounds-
fettuccine Alfredo. No,
That
and
sounds-
then like a
that's-
brownie.
That's
That
an interesting
sounds so
way to
good.
measure your fettuccine Alfredo.
No, a 2-liter of soda, you fuckers.
You said a 2 liter of fettuccine. I was like, what?
I wish.
I
Dude,
mean,
I wish.
bruh.
I want to drown myself in that, please.
I want to
would
drown
drown myself
myself
in
in
pasta.
fettuccine Alfredo.
Drown me in pasta.
That's how I
please.
want to die.
But yeah, he got expensive shit to encourage me to be good and actually eat because I felt bad about how expensive stuff he bought me. It worked.
That's a way.
Yeah.
Anyways,
This ass.
yeah, this asshole.
I don't know. Seems nice.
Vidal begins looking over the paperwork. Everything seems to be in order, and hands off the paperwork to one of the guardsmen that is right next to him. Well, then, I suppose we shall have to escort you. It is well as there is a matter that we must speak on. And he looks to the others. Hello, I am Guard Lieutenant Vidal, at your service.
Oh,
Kind of gives a small wave.
give a small wave that's like a little bit off center.
Standard half bow thing.
Guard,
Not introduce them.
Nope.
I see that you have something of a prisoner train.
Yes. This is in regards to the kidnapping that have been happening about.
He nods curtly and then waves a hand, and the guards begin forming up to, take them.
Mm-hmm.
We will... Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, she goes ahead and she says, I would like to be present during any interrogation. I do not believe the matter is fully over.
He thinks on it. As this was not a proper sanctioned accounting, and I believe it was not in your jurisdiction while it was your catch, the guard will handle things from here. And there's a slow smile on his face.
Isn't that what the paperwork you were just looking at was for?
No. The paperwork was to allow her to conduct outside the jurisdiction of Shiranar. However, as it is not a as it is not a properly I paused to say this properly, but basically
Sanctioned.
it's
Yeah.
it's basically that she did get the job, but she did it as a mercenary.
Yeah.
So technically this isn't one, since they're now back on Shiranar grounds, she lost jurisdiction over these individuals. It's as if she never did the she wasn't on the case officially.
Yeah. Like, I essentially was bounty hunting.
Mm-hmm.
She grits her teeth slightly. I understand, however, I feel it would be in the best interest for the investigation for I to continue. I understand best what is going on with the situation.
Perhaps you should take it up with the guard captain then. I'm sure he will be most accommodating. He turns and strides back to his horse. I shall see you inside.
Oh, I also hand over the child and explain that this was a prisoner to one of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, just wanted to say that.
Yeah, no problem. The guards are taking care of. Well, okay. They're not so much taking care of him so much as carrying him.
Yeah, but I do explain that he is not, he was a prisoner to one of them.
Mm-hmm. Fayette, when you get to the gates, please come see me.
Guard Lieutenant Fayette.
Guard Lieutenant Fayette, please come see me. And he strides off on his horse.
I salute to him, and when she turns around to face you, her scowl is set even more.
Astrid is kind of grinning as he's like watching this pompous asshole stride away, and he's like, "Such a pretty face. Shame his personality sucks."
It matters not how he looks. He is of rank.
Why does he
And
seem to impede you so?
He wants the credit.
he is following the correct procedures.
Huh.
He wants the credit.
No, not exactly. But I must thank both of you for aiding me in my mission.
Well, I thank you for having an official interest, even if the guard itself didn't send you on it.
Elliot,
Hmm?
as these things are happening, you hear a little chime in your head, and you recognize this as Alexei kind of pinging you with sending. He has his own personal touch to it,
Okay.
and as he does,
Boring.
He has his own ringtone.
He does.
I love it.
Funny.
Sorry.
and as he does, he informs you, or rather, he tells you, Elliot, I need you and Fayette to return to the castle immediately. There has been a problem.
I say understood. We will be there in approximately however many minutes it takes to get from the gate to the castle.
Mhm.
That Elliot would surely know, but I'm not gonna fucking pretend I do.
Mhm.
And I will say, excuse me, Fayette, ma'am, we are being summoned back to the castle immediately.
I nod, turn back to the other two quickly and say, again, you have my gratitude. If there is anything I need further in this investigation, I will try to find you. May I ask where I can?
The Temple of Helm, Your Highness.
Shit. Call it. I remember the brothel, but I don't remember what they call the tavern. Fuck.
The right fish.
Thank you. That's what I did.
Gnarly name.
It's so good. So he kind of lists off 3 destinations. I wander around, so either the Silken Flute, the Right Fish, or the Blue Jays Mercenary Guild.
Fayette nods. If you require mine or Elliot's services, you can ask at the guard station.
I'm gonna be checking on the people we have rescued to make sure they have returned in one piece.
Yep. Fayette nods and she turns on her heel and marches off.
How much great with you all?
Turn.
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm?
I didn't understand what Noah said.
Helm's grace to you all.
Okay. Okay.
Just a platitude.
Give a
And you
little
all-
half bow and fall after Fayette.
You all begin to go your separate ways.
Well,
That's
Uh,
it, man. Game's done. Party split. We're all done.
GG.
I do ask Kestra if she needs help getting back.
No, I'm pretty familiar with the area around the gate. But thank you, Master. Thank you for helping me.
Try to keep-
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
Nope,
Sorry.
it's fine.
No. Do what you're gonna say.
Okay. Anxiety is now spiked. Kind of nods, but you can't see. And then says, try to keep yourself out of danger.
I would be lying if I said I was going to do that, but I appreciate the thought. Smile.
Yep. Chuckles and leaves with his dog.
Puppy!
Yep. You have a death dog with you.
You have a death dog, Neil.
I'm surprised the guard didn't fuck with that.
Right? I was 100% expecting them to come up and approach the dog, and he would have been like, nah.
Don't worry, it's coming.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
So let's start first with Fayette. Fayette, as you approach the gate, Vidal is at the entrance and he's smiling. Can we talk?
No. I walk past him.
Fayette, it will only take a few moments.
Our presence has been requested. I keep going.
Ah, then it is about the royal family, then. Well, off with you then. I suppose I won't keep you any farther.
You won't. And she continues.
Good.
This isn't even like she's saying it mean, it's just very
Yeah,
bad.
no, he knows. He knows. Aster, as you approach the gate with your little animal,
Mhm.
uh, the guards have long passed you, with their charges.
Mhm.
The child and the prisoners.
Mhm.
Uh, as you approach the gate, two guards on the inside stop you. Name?
Aster Moonlight.
And one of them begins writing. And can I ask what that is?
Looks down at the animal, looks back up. A
The
dog.
dog smile.
It has two heads.
Is that honestly the strangest thing you've seen in this city?
No. If I remember correctly, there was a giant that just went this way. Now, why does it have two heads?
Shrugs. I'm not too sure, you'd have to ask its mother.
You can see the guard just slowly his eyebrows slowly go down in not frustration, but almost like
God
I'm
fucking damn
watching
it.
you.
Yeah.
He waits for the other guy to write it down. All right. If I hear anything about two-headed dog attacks, I know where I'm going. Go on.
Ask the guard. Cause I have like a makeshift kind of like leash on him.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so
And the the dog is clearly one of them is more aggressive, as stated before. One of them is more aggressive, and one of them is more docile.
Marco.
They both look sheepish from all the attention. Kind of sticking, like
Yeah.
being almost up against your leg as you're walking, tail down, trying to be as small as possible. And you head inside. Kestra, they take your name as well. Seems like a normal occurrence.
Yeah, I mean, I give it as just Kestra, but
And head inside. And now, with that, everybody's inside. Let's cycle back over to Fayette. You just beeline it straight to the castle.
Yeah, I was summoned.
So I need you to roll a perception and just a perception while you're walking. Elliot, you may too, if you wish. So, Fayette, you're on a mission. You don't really notice anything strange, but Elliot, you notice that the guards seem agitated. Like there seems to be a lot more fielded. The red bands have a bit of a stronger stride to them. more purposeful, among other things.
Something happened while we were gone. I mean, I knew that, but now Elliot also is definitely for sure of that.
And
Continue on.
as you approach the castle, the guards at the gate give you a salute, Fayette, and then open the door for you. And one of them stops you, Fayette, and kind of says, "Guard, Lieutenant, can I talk to you over here for a second?"
I have been summoned.
It'll take a few moments.
I relent.
And it's your sister, sir, or ma'am. She was I wanted you to be ready. She was taken last night.
Fayette's wings spring out. She, like, they kind of crack out of her body, the two black wings, as she goes into the necrotic shroud, and she turns and all but bolts inside.
Thank you for your warning. And I follow.
And as he was like about to say, you bolt after. And Fayette, as you slam open the doors, there's the halls. And where are you headed? Would you be headed towards like the throne room?
Where
To
would
her
make the most sense for my parents to be?
throne room.
Then that's where I'm heading.
So as you throw wide the doors, there is in the throne room, in the royal chair, as it were, is your father. He
It's called a
seems
throne.
he seems he seems not upset, very focused on the man in front of him. And this man is in chains, kind of the manacles that wrap around the wrists and lock together with a solid bar behind his back. And he's his he is kneeling on the floor, head down. And to his side is your mother, and on the other side are 3 councilmen. He looks up to you and kind of calls you forward.
I was already bolting forward the second I kicked open the door.
Okay.
I, like, run in, she just yells, "Who took her?"
Your father, continues to stare at the man, and then slowly turns to you. Fayette, control yourself. And then he slowly turns back to the man. Any response? Anything I should know before he continues?
No, I think Fayette, she glares at the man like her hand on her sword, just instantly trying to make this connection of, okay, this guy's in front in chains, it's him. But she does what her father has ordered her, and she stops herself. She takes a couple deep breaths and what is probably just the bones at this point, the golden skeletal bones.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of, the way I imagined her wings work is it's not a pretty looking thing. They like crack and pop out, and she basically retracts them in. But she takes a deep breath, and she comes and stands to the side of her mother. Just this very cold, seething rage.
As she stands next to you, as you stand next to her, she slowly reaches for your arm and gives it a tight squeeze. Continue. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I pat her hand, but Fayette just continues to glare at the man down in chains.
Continue. Oh, and Elliot, what exactly do you do? Do you when you run in?
I see that Fayette has contained herself, so I move to next to Alexei and just stand at attention.
So Alexei is actually standing off to the side of this man.
Okay, so if I'd walk into the center of the room, I'm not.
You're not. He's definitely not to in the center, like standing next to the man. It's just he's off to the side.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go move beside him and stand at attention.
Like imagine the long hallway carpet, and then the pillars at the side. He's close. Alexei is closer to the pillars.
Okay.
And Alexei looks at you and then says, "So, were you successful?"
I believe so. We captured the kidnappers, or at least the ones who were holding the prisoners and those coming to procure them.
He nods. "You will have to explain more later. We have guests today."
Understood.
And the man begins to speak. It's my fault, sir. I didn't act fast enough. Jimmy and I, we were supposed to just take the girl to a location. But we started we when we went there, the people who were supposed to pick her up weren't there. And Jimmy got to talking. We didn't. Sir, you're a good man, and we didn't feel right by it. So we decided we were going to take her back. I didn't want Jimmy to get caught by anybody, so I told him to stay put, and I'd get some guards. But when I got back, she was gone, and Jimmy was Your father stands and slowly walks towards the man. He places a hand down on his shoulder. It's all right. I understand. One of the council members steps forward. Your Majesty, I'm curious as to who these people were supposed to be. You see your father slowly turn his head, and he kind of gives the expression of, how dare you? Who gave you leave to speak? Your Majesty, I think we should focus on finding who gave you leave to speak. And the council member kind of steps back sheepishly. He turns back to the man. I will see him buried. I cannot say for what will happen to you, as what you did was against the law. But you will be taken care of. Guards, take him to the dungeons. You will not hurt him. You will see him given all platitudes. Do you know the most important words a man can say, Charles? No, sir. I will do better. He stands and goes back to his throne. The king of Asgon then declares, my child has been taken by cowards. You will find her. You will bring her back safely. That is an order to my city. The guards come in and begin taking him away. Leave us. Alexei turns to go. I assume, Elliot, you're following?
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna stay here if Alexei's leaving.
The guards take the man away, and slowly and surely people begin filing out. Only Fayette, your mother, and your father remain. Your mother goes to the king's side, kind of kneeling down. She will be all right. If they wanted to hurt her, they would have just killed her. I know.
I'm on push to talk. Oh no. I'm
Were you
sorry.
trying to say something?
I was gonna say that when Elliot was heading out, Fayette would turn to him and she would say, Elliot, begin the report for the mission that we just went on. Be sure to include the two that they aided in us and should be granted leniency.
Of course.
She'll go over to with her parents.
Fayette, how was your mission?
My mission was successful. We captured the kidnappers. I have reason to believe that there is more to this investigation. However, we did free some prisoners that they had taken, including a child, and have brought those responsible in.
I see. I will have Elliot commended.
He deserves it.
He should be allowed to enter the tower. He nods. I will make it so. Is there anything else you wish to tell me?
Is he asking me?
Yes.
I find it suspicious that when we captured the kidnappers, that these people did not show. It seems that we did not catch their ringleader, and they were using whoever they were supposed to give these to had promised them safe passage to the north in return for these people that they had kidnapped. It seems as though most of them, if not all, were wizards.
He leans back a bit. I see. Fayette, I would have you on the search. Use whatever resources you need. I give you full capacity.
As you wish, Your Highness. May I ask a question?
You may.
Where was she taken?
My accounts say that she was taken from the gardens. She tends, as you know, to go there in the night when she is unable to sleep.
Fayette nods. Was it during the day or night?
Night.
Any idea how our guard was lax enough to allow these two in?
From what I understand, it was magical in nature. You were not here for the beginnings of that one's talk, but there seemed to have been some kind of teleportation used.
Out of character, does the castle not have anything to protect against that?
They do,
Okay.
so it is extremely odd that it was bypassed in this way.
Yeah. Okay. She seems perplexed but nods. Has Alexi suggested anything for that? What is Alexi's full title?
He is Major Domo.
Okay. Has Major Domo suggested anything for that?
The master of the house has many different suggestions. In fact, too many. Without more information, we are unfortunately woefully ignorant.
Fayette nods. Sorry, I read Alex's thing. She nods and says, "Is there anything I should know before I head out?"
You have earned your place at the tower, child.
She nods to that and says, "Thank you, Your Highness. It is an honor." And she will
Guard,
turn and sorry,
guard
what was that?
lieutenant.
She'll turn and head out.
Guard lieutenant. Before you leave,
She stops. Yes, sir.
and you see the mask break, and a father almost pleading. Find her.
I will not rest until I do.
Thank you. Your mother looks at you, nods. You know, like basically saying, "I'll take care of it from here."
Yep. She bows and heads out. She's gonna go towards wherever she thinks Elliot would be.
So, funny you should mention that. Alexei and Elliot, you both enter this kind of a conference room, and hold on one second.
You took my sister, you fucking bastard.
I have theories.
Mr.
Took a fucking disabled girl. God damn it, she can't walk. Come on.
God. It's fatal, 100%.
I actually thought it was gonna be my brother that they took.
No,
A literal baby.
It makes sense that it's her, because if they're trying to get the wizard and the wizard's in love with her, she's good bait.
I think she's a wizard.
But she said that she was in love with the Wizard of North or whatever.
But she's never met him, so it's possible he, in and of himself, was the bait
Maybe.
for her.
Maybe.
Follow up, Alicia. We need to just throw the entire dinner back in the oven.
You throw your entire dinner back.
No, I'm done eating what I was gonna eat.
Yeah, no, we'll cook it longer.
I think it needs to be cooked a
I
bit more.
said we'll cook it longer.
I'm just making conversation while Chris is away.
Go do that
I'm here. I was
You're
allowing you
insulting
guys
my
to
food.
I was just allowing you guys to speak, because you guys were throwing theories and talking amongst yourselves. I enjoy that part.
Oh, it's the best part about DMing. That's why I love Marissa.
So Alexei, Elliot, you both enter this this conference room, and a man and woman are seated there. Woman has elven ears, white hair. It's kind of leaned over, head on her arms. Kind of noble attire, and she looks tired. And the other one across the table is a man that's standing. He has a shield and spear and is fully plated in black armor.
Bitch, don't steal my look.
Alexei looks at them both. I'm glad you both could come. Elliot, if you could be our Is it called a transcriber? I don't know. The person who takes the notes.
I want to say notary,
The-
but I don't think that's right.
Scribe?
Scribe?
Scribe
I'm
is
just gonna go
definitely an
with
acceptable
scribe.
one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with scribe. Could you be our scribe for this meeting?
Of course. Sit down, get out more paper. So much paper.
And
Looks like you're a wizard.
Alexei will go to the head of the table. Can we state for the record our names? First Claw Governus of Chromaria.
Copernicus.
Huh? What? What happened? Your name, ma'am. Oh, I'm Verona. Hi.
Would that mean anything to me?
You roll a history check.
Yo, dog, we're at war, buddy.
Avernus,
That good old fashioned.
First Claw Avernus, it means nothing to you. Verona, it is the previous queen of Graves Point.
Okay. Continue to write. Continue.
Now, as you may know, my master is busy with things of state. But I will speak on his behalf. Yeah, Jari wants to do a peace treaty. Is that cool? Alexei nods and then looks over at Governus. The king of Chromaria would also like to discuss things of peace between our nations. I understand. We will, and at this point, Fayette, you can enter the conference room.
Okay. I feel like Fayette very rarely knocks, so she just comes in.
Mhm.
She would stop, see the do I recognize them?
No, well, not on site, no.
Okay, fine. I would come in then. Major Domo, I must take Elliot with me.
Elliot wouldn't say that though.
What did he say?
I want to say,
I want to say.
but I don't think. I don't think.
I understand.
Like,
We just
oh
heard
yeah.
incoherent
It
screaming
was
through
very
Elisa's mic.
incoherent, screaming. Yeah.
That's the only way you should hear Alex.
Fair.
Alexei looks over at Elliot, then looks back at Fayette. I, of course, defer to you, Princess Fayette. But Elliot is scribing for me the initial speaks and talks of peace between Graves Point Chromaria and Shiranar. if you would not mind maybe 5 or so minutes, I will release him to you.
Fayette thinks for a moment. Have him meet me in the garden. She'll turn and walk out.
Very well.
I am
Now-
right here.
Yeah, have him meet me in the garden. Doesn't look at him, walks out.
Yeah, sorry.
Kinda like,
Alexei will give you a look that kind of says, I mean, that's your charge.
Mhm.
And looks back to Governus. First Claw of Governus. I would hear your king's mind on this. For a long time, I'm sorry, hold on. For a long time, the Dragon Country has been at war with one another. We have quashed rebellion and rebellion in our country. And so, unified as we are, we wish to once again become the Triad. Alexei turns to Verona, who seems to have nodded off.
God damn it.
Mistress Verona? I'm up, I'm awake. I'm awake. Yeah. What were we doing? The peace tree. Oh yeah, so Jari, Queen Jariana, she's not a dragon. We've kind of made it a point to not have such of an influence when it comes to dragons, and we want to shit, what is it? Fuck. We want to
Nice.
reestablish ourselves as a country of power, and
Is she reading this off her hand?
no, she's
Sounds
like
like-
got her.
She has like an excellent memory, I think. It just-
She
I was
does.
just the way you were saying it, it made it sound like
Yeah,
she had written it down on her hand. Like, oh yeah.
She wants to, and hold on, let me see if I remember how. She wants to have. That's how she said it. She wants to have further relations with both countries at the same time.
Jari, no.
Alexei kind of blinks. The king does not wish to go to war with your countries. However, there is the elven country to speak of. We are the Triad. Yes, but the elves are still a significant power. We would have them in on this peace treaty and become a full unified continent. One that could trade equally among the others. Governus nods, almost as if he hadn't thought about it. Yes, I understand. Rona just kind of yawns. Oh, I'm sure Prim will be okay with it. It'll be fine. Mm. You are both allowed to stay as guests within the castle. Stay for as long as you wish. I will see about contacting the elves. They both nod and begin to stand. Ah, one more thing. I had sent a particular person to perform in your ritual, this tower you speak of. Her name was Kestra. Has she come to be a part of this ritual? I am unsure. I will have to check the records.
If I may, she was not allowed in the gates due to a records error, but she assisted the princess and I in dealing with some kidnappings. So I would say she has done the proving part at least. If I may interject.
Alexei looks at you like, oh, you weren't supposed to speak. And Governus walks up to you, Elliot, and he sets a hand down on your shoulder. Thank
I
you.
shrink back.
Thank you. I appreciate this update.
Of course.
And he walks away. Verona begins to walk away as well and then stops. Oh, where's the food? We will have some brought to you, Mistress Verona. Oh, stop calling me that, please. Oh my god. Rona's fine. I might be about. I kind of get lost sometimes, especially when I'm sleepwalking. So, yeah. Where's the beds? Right this way, ma'am. And Alexei begins to walk you out, or walk her out. Stops, looks at you, Elliot. We will speak on this later. And walks away.
Shrinks back more like, God, I didn't know I was pissing him off. Okay. Yep. I will go find Fayette.
All
I
right.
wonder why they're not calling her princess, because that's what she is.
Perhaps
Who?
they're using more of a diplomat term instead.
Maybe.
For Verona.
Yeah,
For Verona? She has not given her title.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Yeah.
I'm here to speak
She
for the...
she literally just said, "Yeah, I'm Verona."
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, I'm here to just speak for, like, Graves'
Right.
point. You
Right.
don't need to worry about whether I actually can.
God, there'd be problems if they sent any of the kill kids. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, was it
No.
supposed to be Saris that was like the diplomat?
Yes. She is somewhere else.
Yeah, she's busy doing demon hunting shit, I think.
I would say Fayette and Rose would get along great.
Oh yeah.
Rose is unfortunately extremely busy fighting the Raven Queen. So, eh, it's fine.
Yeah, Rose and Saris are otherwise engaged in combat, I guess.
No, Saris is actually doing a different mission.
What's she doing then? I don't know.
Saris was actually with Prim at the
Okay.
Elven Country.
Oh, are we dealing with the thing that's in the fucking sea or something?
I don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
I have no idea. I'm interested now.
But switching gears, Aster, where do you go?
To the tavern first.
So back to the right fish.
Yeah.
So it's about afternoon, mid-afternoon, because it didn't take that long to get to the bandit camp.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys pretty much had like a 6 to 8 hour walk.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's about mid-afternoon, and you enter, and the people are starting to slowly, stream in, and Carol looks over at you. Ah, Aster. Uh, uh, what is that?
New dog.
Aster, I don't know if you noticed, but it has 2 heads.
Kind of like the biggest shit eating grin on his face. Oh, I've noticed.
Okay. Goes back to cleaning things. Saw Dana come in yesterday.
So they
So
did make it back.
I suppose that was who Passionate was looking for, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good. Glad to know that she's a her friends are fine.
Friends. Yes. Another big shit eating grin. Just came by to
So,
let you know that I was back and around town.
oh, well, your room's open for right now. Can't say for tonight though. Apparently, there's some big shots that came into the city.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure who the other one was, but Graves Point sent an emissary
Hmm.
talking of peace. So that's good.
Shrugs. I guess.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get back to work. Some of us make a hard living by, cleaning cups and pouring alcohol and, not doing whatever it is you do at night.
Has that one fellow come back to the bar yet? The thief?
I mean, the guy that was supposed to. No, I haven't seen him.
Making sure everything's alright?
Shrugs. That was fine. Little miss from the Silver Flute stayed last night and nearly cried herself to sleep, but I was here and the boys were able to cheer her up a bit. Everything's fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. Now, You're gonna keep that thing?
The plan for now.
Where?
Slow smile creeping across his face again. Well,
Oh no. Don't you do it.
every tavern has to have a certain sort of cleaning helper.
No. That mutt cannot stay around here. I run a business, young man. And my business is that we keep ourselves good and happy. And I'm looking at that thing and it looks scared out of its goddamn mind. You're not leaving it here. He gives like a curt nod,
Mm-hmm.
as if the matter was settled.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this, you usually don't care.
No.
So do with that as you wish.
Come back later. He'll warm up to it. It's fine.
I will also point out that Carol does do a lot of free room and board.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. Do with that information as you will.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
switching gears. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I touched my headset. It's fine. Sorry.
Switching gears a little bit. Kestra,
Hi.
you eventually make it back to the Temple of Helm.
Probably takes her a lot longer than it should, but yeah.
When you do, an acolyte walks up to you. Miss Mistress Kestra, do you have a message for you?
For me.
Yes.
From whom?
I am unsure. Would you like me to open it?
Yes, please.
Hear the sound of letter opening.
The rustlings.
Yeah. And then all it says is come home.
Her face drops, and is there a sender address?
Yes. It just says Luma at the end.
She nods. Thank you, brother. That'll be all.
And he nods and bows and then strides away.
I wonder what it's like to cry without tear ducts.
Wow. Okay, buddy.
Sorry.
My thought is painful,
Yeah.
but I don't know if this is actually true or not.
I don't know. I have no idea. It came into my mind. It's so. Anyway. But yeah, I don't think she's gonna act on that. Although they know where she is, so it's not going to really do a whole lot if she does or doesn't. Hmm. Yeah, I think she's just gonna meditate on her successes and pray for her preternatural sight.
Oh, by the way, that increased by 5 feet.
It did, yes.
I don't remember if I mentioned that, but
Yep.
yeah.
Increased by 5 feet every level.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, switching back over to Elliot, who is now meeting Fayette in the gardens.
Can I just say real quick, I love how the person who is the most upfront and religious is the monk in a party where there is both a paladin and cleric.
Monks are so often not religious.
It's just very entertaining to me.
It's quite funny.
Anyway, yes. Fayette is in the garden.
Elliot, you enter the gardens. It is a square garden with a circular fountain in the center. Each corner is kind of has these hedges, and then there's a box for a series of flowers, and usually those flowers are all the same within that little box.
Is this the garden I tend to, or is it a different one?
It is the garden you tend to.
Okay.
Yes, your sister comes here to just, process, think, look at stuff very
Mhm.
often.
Okay. I start looking around for any just any evidence of what might have happened when she disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll like an investigation or just I
I'm
don't see
thinking.
anything? Oh, you're good.
I'm thinking how long you would have. Yeah, go ahead, roll an investigation with advantage because this is your place.
Okay, cool.
So you know where things are placed.
Mm-hmm. So nothing on like surfaces or anything like that looks out of place. There does seem to have been a scuffle. There is at the guard door there was blood, or at the door there was blood, like to the outside, and you would know based on, I guess, just things you would know about what happened, how it happened, and everything.
Mhm.
Basically, they came in, someone killed a guard,
Mhm.
took the princess, and left.
Okay.
The only thing you really find out of place is that blood. Now,
Yeah.
the interesting thing about the blood is that it looks like they how to put it looks like they it the blood was on the floor, but
Mhm.
with your investigation check you actually find some kind of sprayed against the wall as well, and that based on the placement you would think that it basically the blood spray kind of, it was as if someone walked up and slashed in front of the person, and
Okay.
got it against the door in the castle wall.
Okay.
So blood on the castle wall door, and then blood basically at the door pooling.
Okay.
And Elliot, at this time you probably walk out to see Fayette. Now, I will say that there are several guards as well with you, Fayette. They're not exactly with you, they're just milling about looking just like you.
Okay. Just like investigating as
Mhm.
well, and yeah. Yeah.
Background characters.
We exist.
Yeah, Fayette is not really paying them any mind right now. Other than making sure they don't mess with her plants.
Oh, they expressly do not touch the plants.
They value their
Fucking-
lives.
They fucking better not.
It happened once. It only happened once.
As Elliot approaches, she kind of, I think she's like bent over looking at it. She straightens up.
My apologies for the delay, Princess.
It is fine, you are occupied. My father has granted me, sorry, let me go back. The king has granted me full permission for this investigation. So I would like for us to work out a plan for how we will tackle this. I also will say, Elliot, you can tell that she's still like that kind of freezing rage.
Seething.
Yep.
Like she almost seems like she kind of wants one of the guards to do it so she can snap a little bit, but she's holding it together.
Right. Have you ascertained anywhere to start based on the scene?
The way that how I'm currently thinking conduct investigation is two angles. One,
You're cutting out a little bit.
No.
I don't know. No. It sounds like you're like not holding the button all the way down.
I switched off of that.
Okay, so.
I was just doing that while I was eating dinner.
Mhm.
Does this sound better?
Yeah, it was like you were dipping down a little bit too low.
There are two ways currently I wish to go about the investigation. The first one is I believe it could be tied to the kidnappers we had already apprehended. I find it suspicious that on the day that we apprehended them was the day they were supposed to hand her over to another set of kidnappers who did not appear. The other route I would like to go about this is my sister was speaking to someone who had not given their name. While I am uncertain if this is directly linked to it, I think it could be a possibility if she was speaking to a stranger that somehow this might be connected to the kidnapping.
Nods. May I look about the scene a bit?
Yeah,
Of
go
course.
ahead. Roll an investigation.
Oh. It was not a question to me, it was a question to God.
Oh,
It could be a bit of a question to both.
God, can I look around?
In our Saturday game, one of the other players calls Alicia God, and it has picked up a little bit.
Yeah, they only referred to me as God.
hey
It's very-
God.
Yes.
God can.
What?
What did my special eyes see?
Your special eyes
Nerd
see something interesting. So you weren't. You look at the blood, and I give you the same description of the blood and everything like that. The issue that you're noticing: how did the guard miss this person if they walked up?
Alex was thinking that too. Like, what the fuck, dude? Okay.
And so you start like looking at basically where one would go to like cut someone's throat like that. And it's pretty impossible for them to come up from like the sides or from behind to cut their throat. So it couldn't be like they came up from the side and slashed. It had to be directly in front. So you turn, you like lean up against the wall and look directly out, and you notice there's a disturbance in the flower bed that's in front of you. It seemed that there was someone had stepped right through it.
Oh, they're fucking dead.
Kidnapping, sister.
Flowers.
Almost excusable.
No,
Except
no, no.
not flowers.
I'm going to kill them. Get a fucking cleric to bring them back, and then kill them again.
Okay,
And
Yeah.
as you walk down, like to basically walk the path, you notice that there is another set of footprints in the flower bed that's after that one.
They really just walked through all these flowers.
Oh my.
And
horror.
it keeps going until you see the wall of the castle. It's of like the garden itself, and it goes all the way to the walls, which is interesting because there is no guard that could be there. It is actually a significant blind spot. However, it's guarded by the fact that there's usually some kind of like alarm spell placed upon the entire compound. So, there's 3 pieces of information there. Whoever did this did not teleport in or anything like that. They simply strode in. And they walked up, killed the guard, and then left. And without setting off the alarm.
Okay.
That generally means one of 2 things. Not being able to set off the alarm. Or being able to not set off the alarm. Either they were able to bypass it somehow, maybe silence it, or however you would disable that magic. Or they were not excluded from the alarm's initial casting.
So, I have 2 questions. One,
Mhm.
it goes up to the wall, as in, like, they came over the wall?
Yes.
Okay. How high is this wall?
I'd say about 15 feet, maybe.
Okay. Question 2. How does the alarm spell on the castle work? Do they
It
literally make a list of everyone who's allowed in? Do they have a badge?
They actually do the opposite. they signify people who are not allowed in, and they make generalizations about those people. The easiest alarm set is anyone that does not have an official ID certification or paper that's with them.
Okay. So it's kind of like a badge, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you remember, I told you about said badge
Yes.
that everyone carries essentially.
Hmm.
It's pretty much that.
Okay. So I would like to cast Spider Climb on Fayette and let her go look at the top and over the wall, essentially.
Are you telling her any of this?
Yes, I would not
Okay.
cast magic on Fayette without.
I meant like even the stuff you were talking about.
Yeah, he would talk his process through of like thoughts and what he's looking at.
Oh, spider time.
She is very upset about the plans, but quick question for Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Did they take her chair?
They did not take her chair.
Okay, so they left it here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to be sure.
I
about
will
that.
say that the guards would let you know that the chair is not disturbed. Like it wasn't knocked over or anything like that.
They literally just picked her up and went about their business.
Mm-hmm.
Goop.
Okay.
But yes, if you think it would be beneficial, I could cast a spell to allow you to.
No, I look for a spear or a flagpole.
God.
Ma'am,
No, I'm kidding. I'll do the spider
This is
climb.
like the fly. Oh, okay, thank you.
I want to vault.
Please do not vault over the top of the castle, Fayette. It will just die instantly.
Be fine. Yes, I will have that cast, and I'll just walk up the wall and look over it. And look over.
And as you do, you see a rope on the ground over the wall, but it's just laying there.
I climb down and retrieve it. When I'm down, do I look around? Do I see anything else?
No, you do not.
Okay. I head back up and over into Elliot. And I hand him the rope.
All right, I need you both to roll an insight.
Is this the same kind of fucking rope? Same fucking kind of rope. It's a stupid fucking rope.
It is not the same kind of rope.
Okay.
However, Elliot, you find it odd that there's no hook or anything like that attached to it.
Yeah, it just like yeeted itself up the wall and then fell down and neatly piled on the ground. Weird.
Mm.
A special rope.
With the 22, I will say that it seems like this is something to throw people off.
Yeah, like this is too fucking convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem magical or in any way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a damn rope.
It's just a rope. There's no the two things that really set you like this doesn't make any sense is the length of the rope is
Wouldn't even.
it's not that it's not long enough, it's that it doesn't go long enough over to the other side.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the flower beds, are they actually large enough to hide in?
No, they're not. it's not like they're like tall flower beds or anything like that. If someone were to lay down in your flower bed, it would destroy the flower bed.
Destroy. Yeah, okay. So I think Fayette would look to Ellie and be like, it seems to me more like this is a ruse to try to explain how they got in.
Nods.
Then what I think makes more sense is for someone to walk straight up to a guard and kill them. It seems to me like either A, this was someone that they knew, or B, the person was disguised or invisible. The first one, though, is much more concerning.
The first one is also easier to explain with the alarm. Doesn't mean it's true. It just is the more logical option.
Fayette nods and she kind of looks at the other guards around them, slightly suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
How is there another exit besides going over the wall that's nearby?
Yes, there is.
How is
There is. It's something only you and Elliot know, but it's like an emergency exit, and it's actually an illusioned door that takes you outside.
all right? I want to go check that out.
Mm-hmm. And as you go and check that out, the illusion is there. You open it and you find it unlocked. It is supposed to be locked at all times. You have a key. Several people of the royal family have a key. Your sister included.
Fayette is going to uh, turn and she is going to start heading out the castle.
As she does that, I will step next to one of the other guards. Who was killed in the attack?
Hmm. Hmm. Who was on guard duty that night? It was supposed to be Claire and Andrea.
Do you know which one was killed?
Claire was. Yeah, it was Claire.
That's like really suspicious way to do that. Like, oh yeah, I don't fucking know who died. Okay.
It was more like I was thinking on who it
Okay.
was.
Okay.
I was going through notes. He wouldn't answer you like that, but I have murder
Yes.
mystery
I
notes.
see. I think it was
Okay.
this
I have
That
person.
murder mystery notes.
My friend Billy has died in a murder.
Oh no. How tragic of Billy.
my thing is just I am thinking about the possibility that this is more set up than just what is obvious, and
Mhm.
like that totally sounded like that was the case.
Yeah, no. It
But
it
if he said it more
it was
normal person,
it was normal. It was definitely
okay,
normal. It was
okay,
definitely normal. I was reviewing my notes. I
okay.
apologize.
Guard
Oh,
yourselves.
all right. I nod and make note of that so I can make sure that some kind of I don't know. Sorry, your
Mhm.
daughter was killed in the line of duty. style basket for her family.
Now, I will say that it was Claire and Andrea that were there, and Claire only died.
Yes, I also will make note of that. Cinda, why didn't your daughter die in the line of duty basket to the Huh? You a bitch?
Bitch.
Why'd you raise such a bitch child, huh?
But yeah, I'll make note of that as Fayette is storming out and then, speed walk after her. As I have to do
All the
frequently,
time.
constantly. Damn day.
Probably like the most fit wizard ever.
All right.
She
So where you
is.
get?
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
Fayette would tell him when he comes up. It seems we cannot trust anyone in the castle, so we should bring in outside help that has experience.
Would you like me to get a hold of the two that helped us with this last job?
That is where I was heading.
My apologies.
As you two begin heading out, Alexei sees you and walks up to you, Fayette.
She halts but seems very impatient.
Princess, I believe you should review these. And she hands to you a series of letters.
Ah, are these the correspondence between my sister and the stranger?
Yes. I have done a bit of research myself, and I can guarantee that this individual is not the perpetrator.
Fayette thinks for a moment and nods and hands the letters to Elliot.
I put the letters in my bag. I need a bag of holding, please. I have so many paper.
Nope. Gotta earn that. You gotta earn that Holden.
Yep, the backpack is stuffed. I get a second bag. It is also stuffed.
She nods and says, thank you. I will review them when I have them.
Then he looks at you, Elliot.
Kind of duck my head. My
You
apologies for speaking out of turn.
You did indeed speak out of turn. However, I will not chide you for giving information when it is needed. One should be proactive as a master of the house, after all. Just be aware that those far above your station can become hostile. He
Nods.
nods and then strides away.
Fayette goes even faster now.
No.
Gotta make up for lost time.
So fast.
This entire campaign's just gonna be Fayette speed walking.
Any percentage speed walkthrough campaign.
What is that, like,
Funniness?
fucking things moms do that's like, it's like jogging, but they're just fucking walking?
The speed run? Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah.
doing that.
Power walking?
Yeah, power walking.
Like the exercise thing that they do in groups.
Yeah.
Jazzercising?
No, they like walk around the neighborhood together, but they do it in like a weird way.
Now I'm
Oh,
just
a cult.
picturing fucking Fayette,
Yes, you got it.
picturing Fayette
I've seen these
jazzercise.
cults, yes.
But yeah, so Fayette is going to head to either the Temple of Helm or one of the places that that Aster mentioned, whichever one's closest.
Um,
I apologize for taking up so much time.
the temple is probably closer.
Okay.
As you approach the temple, you see a couple of the Helmites outside look a little bit not hostile, just wary.
Fayette is slightly the same as she approaches them.
Your Majesty, how may we be of assistance?
Lieutenant Guard is fine. I am here to speak to a member Kestra.
Acolyte Kestra is inside. We will go send for her, if you do not mind.
She nods.
It's probably like
And
washing dishes or something.
and
Blind girl wash the dishes.
yeah, so an acolyte calls for you, Kestra.
Alright.
The Princess of Shiranar wishes to speak to you.
Ah.
And some of the other Helm knights near you are like, wait, what?
I pay them no mind, for I can't see the reactions anyway. But we'll stride on out and greet my good friend Fayette. Lieutenant
And also Elliot.
and Elliot.
I'm sorry, Elliot.
Generic nod of like, yes, that's the place. I
His
just
job
exist.
is to be inconspicuous. Like, it's,
Fayette nods when you come up and she says, Kestra, I apologize for. And I'm trying to think of the right word. God, I hate talking fancy. Want to talk fucking blue again.
inconveniencing.
Yes, I apologize for inconveniencing you so soon after we had parted ways, but I am in need of your help.
Anything I can do.
There is another kidnapping that I need to investigate.
I am honored that you would find my assistance worthy. I will help you as best I can.
Thank you.
Who is missing?
My sister.
Family.
She nods and I can't see it, the rage is back. Not that it truly left. But she says, yes. Unfortunately, I have reason to believe that I may not fully trust the castle right now, so I need outside aid.
See. Well, you have my aid as best I can render it. I'm not sure if I'm much use outside of a fight, but you
Well,
have it.
you have experience.
Yes. I suppose that's true.
Now, let's go find Aster. She'll head off.
Lead on, Princess.
Lieutenant Captain. Or I've got Lieutenant Guard. Is it Lieutenant Guard? Is that how you say it? Guard Lieutenant, sorry.
Guard Lieutenant. Sorry.
Guard Lieutenant, yeah.
Oh, sorry again.
She nods and continues.
But my protocol.
Protocol? Wait, do you actually say anything about protocol?
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
But that is why she does it.
Anyway, she's gonna go to try to hunt down Aster at the multiple places that he gave.
Aster, would you have left the right fish?
Yeah.
All right. So, which of the three? What were the three places? Right fish, Blue Jays,
Silver flute.
Silver Flute, and you would have gone to the Silver Flute.
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably
It was
entered the
silken.
right
It was silken flute.
silken flute. Yeah. You probably enter the right fish first.
Okay.
Carol is there. What can I do you for?
I'm sorry, talking to me or to Jamie?
Fayette.
Yeah.
Fayette. Okay.
Mhm.
Fayette would approach the bar. Hello, I am Guard Lieutenant Fayette. I am looking for Aster.
Oh. He did something wrong again, didn't he? Keep telling that damn boy. Was it the dog? It was the dog, wasn't it?
He's not in trouble, sir.
I just
Oh?
need his location.
Well, if he's not here, he's probably over at the Silken Flute brothel.
Understood. Thank you. Fayette will head out.
Oh no. Here we go.
All right, Aster, let's switch to you real quick.
Mhm.
After you left, did you take
Of course.
puppy with you?
Yeah, I took Marco Polo with me.
Yeah. So
I love that. I forgot.
so Marco Polo and you enter the Silken Flute. It is not technically open yet,
Mm-hmm.
and you see Passionate at the desk, seems to be going through some ledgers, and looks up. Oh, what is that?
That's a mood.
A dog.
That is not a dog.
What is that? A smoothie?
Yes! I finally had a character who did that. Nice. Kind of looks down at the dog. I mean, it looks like a dog.
That dog has two heads.
And it acts like a dog, and I bend down and start petting it.
It immediately starts doing the thumping.
Yep.
And then rolls over to be pet some more.
Receive pats.
Yep.
Passionate's like comes around the desk and is like, again in front of customers,
Mhm.
clientele.
Mhm.
She is a hard ass.
Right now, literal baby.
Yep.
But I Aster, you can't do this.
Do what?
Aster, it is trying to lick you.
Oh yeah, I avoid that.
Its fucking drool's melting the floorboards.
And a couple of other people start coming out, and a few of the girls like panic just as much, but a lot of the other girls come over and are just like, oh my god. look at this cute dog.
Look at the puppa. Wanna pet it? He'll
And
give the warning and be like, just make sure it doesn't lick you or get any slobber on you.
and a couple of the guys, because male clientele is smaller than the female,
Mhm.
obviously,
Mhm.
and they come out and are just like, oh shit, hey, look, hey, we got a dog now. Nice, good job, Aster.
I couldn't leave it alone in the woods.
It was alone in the woods.
What would have been?
Oh man, what, has it got a name?
This one's Marco, that one's Polo.
It's
I
the
like
dog
it.
smile.
I like it. I like it. Nice naming convention. And a bunch of the ladies are like petting it and giving it all sorts of loving attention.
Mm-hmm. Does it seem to be calming down with this much attention?
It seems like it was reading the mood
Mm-hmm.
more than anything else. So when when he was in the right fish, while they're lovely people and everything, they're also, rowdy and
Mm-hmm.
noisy and everything. While they're much quieter and and gentle and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like the dog
Likes it here
seems
better.
to like the place.
Look
More
back at...
appropriate mood for the rescue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And Passionate's like, it can't stay here. And the everyone says, why? Oh,
Uproar.
I mean, with enough training, this dog could be a good guard dog. Help you with any annoying customers. Good scare tactic.
but look at it. It's drooling everywhere. It's adorable. We love him. You're such a good dog. Yes, you are. Shut up, Siri. Nobody loves you.
Jesus Christ. Shut up, Siri.
You put that down as a potential title. That's great.
Shut up, Siri. No one loves you.
Passionate's looking at everybody and they're like peer pressuring her.
Mhm.
It can't. I,
It would fit with your
Oh.
badass front.
fine. Kind of throws her arms up. I don't know why I even run this place. Just sits down back at her desk in a huff. And as soon as everybody has quote unquote grown bored of petting doggo,
Mhm.
That's a lie. That would never
Yeah,
happen.
I mean,
I
God,
again
Chris, my immersion.
Quote unquote.
quote unquote.
AKA they have to get ready for opening shift.
Yes.
Right.
Dog immediately begins to do all the things that dog shouldn't. Like it seems to have found the couch in the opening lounge
Mm.
and has run up on it.
Yeah, I'll go over and be like, yeah, no. Not a place for doggo.
Betrayed its trust.
Yeah.
How dare you?
It looks at you with the biggest eyes, all 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can I sleep here, please? Please?
Father, you have betrayed me.
I make a mental note to go get like an old couch cushion or something for a bed to make
Mm-hmm.
later. As I like usher it back towards like the main desk. Kind of make a makeshift bed with like the sleeping bag I have or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It does the stereotypical walk around and then lies down on it. And is watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Marco, the more aggressive one, is kinda being vigilant while Polo has gone to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
As that is happening, Fayette and crew and company have you make it to the Silken Flute brothel.
Yep. Fayette walks in.
Elliot looks so uncomfortable.
Castra does too. uh,
Passionate looks over, stands up, and a mask goes over her as she's now looks stately and at full boss mode. Hello. Unfortunately, you are a bit early. We open in about 45 minutes. Could you wait until then?
Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm here to see Aster. I am Guard Lieutenant Fayette.
Aster, you hear that as you are getting
Taking Doggo.
yeah.
Kind of like the setup of like, did I hear that right? It was kind of
What the
like
fuck's she
peeks
doing
over
here?
my shoulder. Yeah, like, really? Here?
Moonlight?
Shouldn't have given your place of business if you didn't want guests.
It's not that it was just like so soon.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, he'll stand up and kind of stroll over, see the group of
I
them.
I did not know you had this many clients, Moonlight.
We're not clients.
Big shit-eating green at the very fast response.
I see. Then you are... I'm sorry, I cannot sell any of my girls to you.
Fayette just turns. We are here on an investigation.
Yeah.
These are the people.
You said guard lieutenant. As you see her face begin to pale. Oh, did someone do something wrong?
Yes. She
We...
turns back to Aster.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
I've filled all the proper forms and I have my licenses and
It's not you, ma'am.
It does not have to do with this place of business.
These are the people that helped get Dana back.
oh. And she bows like very deeply. Thank you very much.
Fayette just nods, turns to Aster, and says, I apologize for inconveniencing you so soon after we parted. But there is another kidnapping that has occurred that I need your help in.
Eyebrow raise. Another one so soon? How we caught them.
It happened last night.
Another group may be in play.
Possibly we will go over the details with it in a moment, but I looked at Aster. I believe the castle itself is suspect, so I'm looking for outside help. I would appreciate, with your obvious experience, if you would aid.
Glance over towards Passionate. Mind if I'm gone a few nights?
You're leaving the dog, aren't you?
Smiles. Good bonding experience.
Very well. I'll have someone fill in for you. Well, off with you.
He'll like take her hand and like kiss the palm of it in like kind of like a bow sort of gesture,
Mm-hmm.
and then turn and follow the others out.
Oh god, I thought you were doing that to Fayette for a second.
Nope.
I was like, what?
I'm doing that to my boss.
You're gonna die.
Oops, your wrist is broken.
Marco Polo begins trying to follow you out.
Oh, baby.
But
I'm gonna kind of guide him back to the bed and... How do I keep Doggo? He in real life don't know how to keep Doggo in the place.
Alright, go ahead. Roll an animal handling.
Okay.
Alright, so this is going to be rather difficult. But you begin to teach it the command stay. And he seems to get it immediately.
Mhm.
Seems he has some kind of training.
smart dog.
But he looks very, very sad as you go away.
When we step out, Fayette would look to her companions. Do any of you know a good place in the city where we could talk without being overheard?
All right.
Not really.
Yes. You have a perfect place, Aster.
Yeah, my dad's tavern,
Mhm.
probably. Yeah. Well, there's, the fuck was it called? What fish?
The right fish.
Right fish, thank you.
Wet fish.
Wet fish.
The, I keep hearing the ripe
Sounds like-
fish, and that's different.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
both sound like the worst names ever.
Is it not the ripe fish? What is? Wait, type out the name of the bar.
Hold on.
Right.
'Cause, like,
RIGHT.
Yes, the
Yeah,
right
not ripe
fish.
fish.
Okay, I thought it was the ripe fish.
No, I heard
and
No,
right.
right.
Like right and left. Yeah,
Mhm.
I heard right.
The right fish.
I was like, I would definitely go get a drink at a place that.
Called
called-
itself the ripe fish.
Ripe fish. Mm.
You know
See?
what? There's actually a better name.
Oh.
Thing. Yeah, fish right.
Fish right.
Okay.
Because your dad's a sailor.
Yeah, the fish right. That works.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do
It's
that
like he
then.
makes fish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That works.
Yep, Fayette will let you lead. Just go ahead.
We go back to the place we were.
You were
We-
before. Yep.
So you
Oh.
work there?
Hmm?
You work there?
Where?
The brothel?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you said your occupation was a mercenary.
Well, I do both. One day job, one night job.
Good dedication.
I think he actually starts laughing at that.
She just kind of looks at you like, what?
Yes, dedicated. Yes.
That's a reaction I haven't gotten before.
Shows a good work ethic.
I need you to roll a D100 for me.
Who?
Fayette.
Okay.
Random encounter for talking about sex work.
No, that's not it. It was. I dropped my mouse and now I can't find it. There it
Oh
is.
no.
So I had to roll a D100 to see if you found your mouse.
Yes.
I mean, that tracks.
All right. Cool. Had to see which person was going to pop up on the list,
No.
and hooray! This one pops up.
Please be the giant.
It is not. That was the higher roll.
If he said hooray,
Aw.
it's probably Prince Dixlot.
He's not a prince.
Though he doesn't get any
Don't
dick.
give him that title.
Prince dicks a lot.
No,
Don't give him a title. He doesn't.
that was the middle roll.
Aw, rip.
Aw, I kind of wanted to see.
You got even worse.
Oh no.
So as you all are walking by to the fish fry, you all are stopped by guards that are passing by, and at their head is a woman in shining red armor with
Oh.
gold accents to it.
I salute her as appropriate.
Do 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 do.
Never seen this girl in my life.
The woman walks by you, and as you salute, she seems to like realize that it's you and
I thought you
stops.
said they were walking up to us.
Well, they're
You
walking.
said we were stopped. But
You were stopped. Not necessarily you were stopped, but like they were basically passing by an intersection.
Oh,
You
okay. Then I wouldn't have saluted unless she was actually like coming towards me.
she still stops and sees you,
Okay, then I.
and she turns to you. Guard lieutenant, come forth.
I step forward. Guard commander.
She looks about a little bit and then puts a hand on your shoulder. Are you taking it well, Fayette?
I am taking it as the crown requires me to.
If you wish to speak, you may
I-
always come to my office.
She nods and she says, words are not my strong suit. I would rather find those responsible.
We are searching.
Oh, quick question, Chris. Would this be the person I would talk to about getting back the investigation that we just gave up?
It's not a person. It's not the person, but it is a person.
Okay.
would be like above or below pay grade
It
as
It-
commander.
Commander is she is the leader of the guard.
Like
Okay.
all of it.
Yeah.
Perfect. I would like to request to take back the investigation that I had just done outside the city with the kidnappers. They are too close together for me to think they might not be related.
Lucia thinks on it for a moment. I am unaware of this, and she calls forth a scribe who begins giving a report and pretty much goes through the report of the one that you handed.
Yes.
She begins nodding. The king gave you permission?
You did.
Very well. It will be done. And she waves, and one of the more Squire Junior looking of the guard begins running off.
Thank you.
Anything else?
None for the moment, but I will search you out if I need anything. Thank you.
Of course. Back to your post. And she begins walking away.
Fayette will do a salute for her to leave, or when she leaves, and keep going on. What do you mean that was worse? That was not worse at all.
It could have been. Depending on how you interact with her. I didn't know how you were going to interact with her. If you were going to shove your authority around or not.
Fayette is not
She
shoved
doesn't do that at
around at
all.
all.
No. If you had said, hey, my dad said I could ask for whatever I want. I'm asking for whatever I want.
The fact that
But
Fayette doesn't shove her authority around doesn't necessarily mean that's true when her sister's involved.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Yeah. Nah, she's just cold right now. But she doesn't like to do that anyway. So she'll go ahead and ask Aster to continue leading them to this safe area.
Mm-hmm. And you all make it to the fish right.
Cool.
Carol looks over as the bar has become a little bit rowdier and sees you and says, I mean, you can come and go as you please, but I think it's a fair bit weird for you to just walk in and out of my tavern every 5 seconds.
Well, sometimes it is like that. Oh, and don't worry about the dog.
He grunts. Good.
I want Aster to just collect dogs and hand them out to people.
Oh, it's gonna be a thing.
I love it.
Here's your dog. Here's your dog.
Here's your dog.
Have a
Here's your
dog.
cat.
You get a dog. You
Here's
get
your
a dog.
bird. Here's your frog. Just Aster,
All
the
right.
pet collector.
Where do you go? Do you want to go to your room? You want to go to like more private setting? I mean, I guess the room is the most private setting.
Yeah, sure, let's go to a room.
So you all enter a room in the inn or in the tavern, and seems to be some kind of, normal guest room. It's not necessarily small, but with 4 people,
Yeah.
it feels like it.
Aster probably brought like a chair or 2 up as they went.
Mm-hmm. And now you all are in the room.
Is this where you live?
Sometimes.
Interesting.
Elliot, can you please go over and update these two on details of the case?
Of course. I
Oh, okay.
I pull out a notebook and I start writing what I'm saying as I say it, just about like sister missing, share left,
Uh-oh.
knows this, think it's a
Didn't tell you it was the sister? Yeah, we told Aster.
No, you told Kestra. You did
You
not
told
tell
me.
Aster.
No.
Shit.
Oh, that's there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
no. Jamie.
yeah, just
Ah!
Hey,
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Your triumphant battle cry.
I am very robotic right now, because all of you are robotic for me.
Boopy boop. I was
Boopty
actually
boopty
sad
boop
find
boop.
us.
Oh, really?
I
You're
used to be
all
Yeah.
robotic to me.
I've actually been replaced, Jamie. Sorry. You're the last human.
Hold on.
We've been robots the whole time.
I wish.
That
I
didn't
could
help.
just fucking, go get myself prepared.
What is happening?
God, I wish I could prepare myself.
What is
Yeah.
happening?
uh,
It
You know,
says
I
it's-
heard prepare myself,
Prepare.
and
That too.
Prepare.
and I was like, yeah,
Prepare.
me too. Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Beep boop bop boop boop boop
And it's
bop boop.
all of you, so you guys are all like shit chattering, and it's just like a bunch of cacophonous
Nice.
noise.
Good. Good. This is actually our real voices, Jamie.
Oh no. I am at max ping right now.
Oh boy.
maximum.
Big
You
means
need
good.
to
Smile.
switch servers?
I'm pretty sure it might be my internet, but I don't know. It could just be
Probably
Discord.
that, yeah.
Probably.
Let me check.
Hello.
Uh,
Hi.
no.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, no, it's my internet. It's not
No.
loading anything.
No.
Let me restart everything real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Hello?
Hello.
Whoa.
Nope, still robots.
Hello.
Why?
Whoa.
Ah.
I'm sorry, last rough.
Why is it doing this? Is that one bar?
It's
To change the server.
What would be central, I guess? Try that.
Yeah, let's try that.
Hello?
Oh.
Nope, that made it worse. Made it.
I don't think it's a server thing because we all can hear each other fine.
Yeah, it made it worse. Hold on. Pretty sure it's just my internet. Yeah, it's at max ping.
Okay, shut down Steam and any other online program you have open. Steam decided now is a great time to download a bunch of stuff that can do it.
And Steam is closed.
Like not running in the background, but
No,
Close.
everything's close.
So if anyone since the server changed, are people like alive?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear.
can you hear us?
I can hear you guys just fine.
Yeah, I
I
can
don't
hear.
think he can hear you. I don't think he can
I haven't
hear
heard
us.
Hello?
Chris.
Alex,
Hello?
you've been talking.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck!
I can't.
Okay.
I haven't heard Chris. Oh, he's there. Okay, there he is.
I'm
Did
here.
you hear me when I said the thing,
Yeah.
or was it?
That's
Okay. Well,
Oh fuck!
We can hear you.
I can. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
okay.
Weird.
We're good now. We just
We're
weren't
all
good
good?
then.
I am at 1,781 ping.
You're not good.
what does that mean?
I'm almost
Okay.
at 2,000
Bad.
ping.
That means
That doesn't help.
a millisecond is a thousandth of a second.
I don't know what a ping is.
The ping is the time it takes to get a signal to and from a
So high or bad?
Bad.
high is bad.
It's basically how much delay there is for speaking.
Oh, okay.
Can I fuck?
So if we're hearing her speak, it means she has like a second and a half delay before she's actually speaking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And sometimes it does fucky things with the worst part is we can hear her fine.
You guys are all robots for me.
Beep boop. Stop it.
Yeah, but
Like you'll hear it on the VOD. It's horrible.
You
Well,
want to try switching to phone?
I guess the other question is this a
recording.
reasonable place to stop for tonight? At Chris,
Mm-hmm.
is this a reasonable place to stop for tonight? It is 11:30.
Yeah, we can stop now.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, it's
it's
okay.
okay. Not your fault.
It happens. It could be
It's
any
just
of us.
Yeah.
Oops, dead.
I mean, it has happened for Alex and I.
True.
Surely not.
Yeah, remember when our brand new Wi-Fi just went like, "Bleh?"
Oops.
It was during the first session of the one shot.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
And I died. I had such bad anxiety.
It
Here,
sounds
we're
like
just
you have
that.
attitude.
Good. That's actually
But
my
bad
basis.
anxiety. Yeah.
But yeah, Chris, thanks for running.
Thank you.
Yeah,
guys.
thank you, Chris.
Huh?
It was
I
fun.
I want to apologize to everyone for like kind of taking over a lot and talking too much and stuff.
You're fine.
Please cut in at any point, and I'm gonna try to get other people to do more. It's just since
Yeah.
Fayette doesn't know you guys a lot, and I just kind of want to keep things moving forward.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
flesh out Kestra a bit more.
I think today helped a lot with my character, so we'll see where it goes.
I'm glad everybody is getting into the swing of things.
I won't run away from my parents forever.
Yes, you will.
Yay.
It seems to be a common thread, Noah. Is
You
this,
need to escape. Do you?
is this another? Is this a kink or is this a therapy thing?
It's definitely not a king.
So it's a therapy thing. Okay.
Yeah, probably. Definitely not a king.
I'm glad everybody is. I'm glad everybody's having fun, and that we are doing a murder mystery that I've been trying to
Murder.
get us
Murder.
to.
It better fucking not be a murder mystery. My sister better be fucking fine.
Oh, did we
Murder
spoil the ending
mystery.
of it? Oh dear.
Oh, there is one thing I want to ask. Do you guys open the letters?
Fayette would eventually read them.
Okay.
She would
Oh.
not have Elliot do it. She's just having you carry them.
How? What does eventually mean? Would she do it during the meeting that you guys are having, or what?
No, this would be during some more private time to read them.
Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, Alexi said that this probably wasn't involved in it. She trusts him. She still wants to go
That is
over
not
it.
what he. That is not what he said.
Not
Oh,
the culprit.
Not the culprit. Okay, yes. So, in Fayette's mind, this has less of,
Pressing.
less pressing, so she's
Mhm.
gonna handle it when there's like a bit more downtime and she's by herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure I did or didn't give information
Oh, yeah.
as requested.
Do
'Cause,
we want to? I don't know if we want to RP out anything they say at the tavern, or
That's up to
if we
you
want to
guys.
wait. That's what
That's
I'm
up to you
asking.
guys.
Yeah.
That is a completely up to you guys question because I don't mind either way.
I'm okay either way as well.
God, terrible.
Uh, Elliot would share just everything that has been discovered so far. If people have questions, it would make sense to ask them, but
Mhm.
I don't know if I need to do the like recap in Elliot's voice. It would just be very matter of fact. This is what we
And
know.
that.
This is what we think.
Mhm.
This is what we found.
Yeah. I will say Fayette would tell you guys that her plan involved continuing the investigation that we had already been on, and specifically trying to interrogate the main wizard guy that we fucked up real bad that had the kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy who like came back up, he's like, haha, and then we just smacked him back down again.
Yeah,
Invisible
and then
and kick in the face.
when invisible, fucking I see you still, bitch. Bonk.
Ah!
I'm an evil mastermind. Oh no.
Just kidding. Okay.
Oh no, I was taken down by a blind girl.
Can you hear better at this exact moment, Jamie?
Oh yeah, I stopped being Robo like a minute ago or so.
Oh, yay.
As soon as we're like, oh yeah, let's call it for tonight, like a minute afterwards, it went back to normal. I was like,
That's how it
cool.
goes.
Naturally.
I mean, that just means the game was just trying to tell us, hey, it's time to stop.
yeah,
Apparently.
apparently.
It's a
Oh,
natural break point.
I will say Fayette will want to talk to Guard Lieutenant Vadel.
Fuck
Battle.
they.
Fidel.
You
Videl.
mean Prince Dixlot?
Don't give him a title he hasn't earned.
Is it
Nah.
Prince Dick Slot or Prince Dick's a lot?
Either.
Dick slut.
Dixlot.
Dick Slut. That's a lot. That's a big title.
No, the title was what Chris said, the Siri thing. That's what it.
Oh yeah, I should grab those. Hold on.
That's my vote.
Shut up, Siri. No one likes you.
No, it's no one loves you. It was even.
Right.
Drown me in fettuccine Alfredo.
Sorry,
As you do.
that's too good.
It's very good.
I want a vault.
I do.
I want a vault.
That's how I'm gonna defeat the big bad.
I need a bag of holding. I am full of paper. Shut up, Siri. No one loves you, and Prince Dicks a lot.
I like the Siri one.
I like gallons
Drown me
of
in
Alfredo.
fettuccine. It's pretty good.
That's good too.
Look up how to
What's your
spell
vote?
it though.
Yeah, I will.
Christopher, what's your vote?
Mhm. Oh. Fuck Siri.
Siri. Alex.
What's the current vote? 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would
must
you do this
decide.
to me?
You must decide.
Fettuccine or Siri?
I think fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
Siri Fettuccine.
Sounds terrible.
That should just
Does
be the
sound
name.
terrible.
That should just be the name.
Fettuccine Siri.
Yeah,
No.
fettuccine Siri.
Siri, bring me
There we
the
go, Fredo.
fettuccine.
You have to put down the alternate titles.
Yeah.
Because we are gonna look back at that and be like, what the fuck?
What does that mean?
Drown me in Fettuccine Alfredo.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do recording now.